Hello from London, everybody. I've been thinking about keeping clean this week. We got on the train at Victoria Station, took a train ride to the south coast of England to visit our friends Will and Petra and their little boy Adam in Eastbourne, which is a beautiful seaside town on the English Channel. We got to splash in the water and throw some stones and get all nice and muddy on the shore, and then we enjoyed some ice cream from the pier on the way back. And little Adam enjoyed that last part very enthusiastically. So I've been thinking about keeping clean and how we do that. As Mom was wiping his face off, I thought, kids are really a chore to keep clean. Now imagine that, from the first day you bring them home from the hospital, there are baths to give and diapers to change, and as they get older there are fingers and faces all smeared with chocolate and stains on everything, and kids are very difficult to keep clean, even one child. But imagine having to keep a whole community clean and how many rules you'd have to do that. And that's what Moses did, essentially. He kept the ancient Israelites clean in purity and in purpose when they were very untidy to begin with. Who better than Moses to take on that task? If you look at his whole life, you see imagery of cleanliness and purification and cleansing all the way through his life. From his very earliest moments, pulled from a basket floating in the Nile by the Pharaoh's daughter, who was doing what? It was bathing, it was cleansing herself. If not for that act of purification, Moses might not have existed at all. And then he grew up, he kept his people safe and clean, essentially, from 10 plagues that befell the Egyptians. He led us from slavery. He parted the Red Sea, which was making a clean break from our aggressors and our pursuers. And then spent 40 years in the desert, keeping us clean. These untidy, unruly, backsliding kids, as it were. He had to clean up their act. God said to Moses, and Moses said to us, hey, keep it clean. And here are the rules in which you can do that. So when we read Metzora, which is our Torah portion for this week, which deals with laws of ritual purity and some of the careful rules of cleanliness that set us apart, we reflect on the life of Moses and how tricky it is to keep that whole community clean. We are reminded of God's commanding words to Moses, Vehizartem et bnei Yisrael mitum atam, thus shall you separate the children of Israel from their uncleanliness. We're reminded through the life of Moses that we all have a duty to watch out for each other and gently tidy each other up when we see a smudge on our communal face. Jews from Las Vegas to London can be an example of cleanliness in spirit, not just in the eyes of a sticky child on a seaside train, but to people searching for that same purity of purpose all over the world. Cheers, mates. Shavuot Tov from London.